All right, so I just did some pretty good maintenance. I haven't moved the filter pipes yet, but I'm getting a good idea of how the flow's going, um, and just what my particular setup, um, how to get the algae to be a little less, other than constantly maintaining the tank. Here are the Reinekis. Theria Reinecki, I think, variated. I'm not a big fan of them yet. I'm not sure if I got the same plants that you got, Muhammad. Um, but I'm not a fan of them yet in their growth. Jungle Vows are still doing pretty good. The dwarf sage, baby tear, mini hairgrass, and hairgrass. It's like 4 carpeting plants. All there, but it seems like this dwarf sage is really the one that's probably going to be the taker of the tank if the baby tears can't pick up. What I'll do at some point, when I thought I was thinking about it today, was I'll separate this bunch here all the way across, basically in just some strategic areas. I don't want it to completely cover everything. I want it to be like a combination of things. But the dwarf sage is the one plant that it seems like that just really stays really well rooted. I'm having problems with the hairgrass and the baby dwarf tears staying rooted. The rotala here in the middle, ever since I've inserted that iron pill, it's definitely been getting much more pink, which is great. The Ludwigia bush back here, I've been trimming the rotalas here in the middle. The one stem of the hydro just really been doing good, so I've just been cutting that back, and that's been forcing it to spread into a bush. That's actually like one stem that you see right there, right in the middle of your screen, that's just started branching out a lot because I've just been constantly cutting it. So I'm getting an idea how that's going. I forget what this is called, this plant, but this plant, I saved it from a really tiny little stem, and it's just kind of branched out and taken its place here in the mid-ground area of the tank. The minis are over here. Again, not a big fan of them. They, for some reason, just in my particular tank, they're not faring too well, or maybe I'm really not sure what's going on, but they're not doing good. But all of my other stem plants are doing really well. The rooted plants are doing really well. I've got a pretty sweet patch of mini hair grass back there that's been growing untouched. It's been really kind of giving, when you're in person you can see it a little better, but it's giving a little more depth to that back area there. Here are the rotalas doing good. This grew from just from 2 little stems, and it's been going good. I just had to chop off some pieces that had some green spot algae. This seems to be the only plant that got the green spot algae. I haven't spotted it anywhere else in the tank. The dwarf lily is doing good. I keep chopping that back down, trying to make that just a big bush here in the middle. I don't want that to go past the center of the tank. That's the highest point that I want the tank to be, and then that's the highest point that I want the dwarf lily to be at. And then from there down, just a bunch of dwarf lily leaves here. The tiger lotus is still small over here. It has not kicked up. I just replanted it to see if I can just get it to kickstart again. The Ludwigia is doing great. I just keep chopping that down. That keeps spreading around this back here behind the rock, which looks really nice. That's it. That's the update on the 55 for you guys after a real good maintenance. Oh, and I just moved this fan here down to the center in the meantime. I put the other fan that I had back there in the 12-gallon for now, just to get the flow going until I get the other fans, the other pumps. And until I move these 2 to the left or the right, I'm still going to decide what I'm going to do. But just some experimenting with this particular setup. It's a little more difficult to kind of get it in a swirling motion and get some more really good movement in there. But it's looking pretty good. It's starting to fill in.